What's up, guys? Cats and carps, cars and fish life. I got a couple fillets already done up. So we got today's catch. There were a couple small ones, but these are ready. It just dawned on me I should probably make a video. Here's one of the catch from today. Not bad. I think this board is like probably what, 18 inches? Yeah, so it's about 15, this one. These are the other ones that are already done up. They were smaller. They're probably like 12 inches, but I was like, I get a little bit of fillets out of there. Not too bad. Try to make this video short, but how to fillet catfish. I'm still new to this too, so I'm learning with all you guys. What I've learned is simply grab their fin here. There's that little bone there, and you're gonna cut it under it. And then across, we're gonna kind of just go down and across, follow through. Stop right before the end of the tail. That way you can flip this fillet over. And then we're gonna just slowly drag this guy in here to remove the skin. Pull the fish. So that's that. And notice that sometimes we want to be perfect on taking off the skin perfectly. But if you just let it kind of rest, not too much, you actually remove a lot of the fat and that they call it the fat gut or the fat lining or something like that. But I don't know. But we kind of seems like we left a lot of meat in there. But apparently that's just fat that some people also remove at the end to expose this kind of more white looking meat. I guess it's better that way. I personally don't care as long as there's no bones. And then this is part of the ribs here that we kind of stays on there. So I'm gonna just kind of trim that off a little bit there. And yeah, my comment about leaving too much, but that's fine. So now, this is kind of this catfish here. One side, other side, that's not too dang bad. So let's work on the other side. And you'll have this piece of skin hanging off right here. So I like to just get rid of that real quick, just so it's not dangling there. So you still got all the guts in there. Now the same thing on the other end. We're gonna kind of grab his fin here. There's a little bone right in here. You can kind of see that it pokes out there. And you'll feel that when you're fishing and you catch him, you grab it there, you'll feel that bone. So that's the bone we want to cut right under. Hope you guys can see that. And then we're pretty much follow it all the way down. Going through all the way through. Right before the end, you're just gonna flip him over there. Oh, that actually almost a pretty nice cut. I almost didn't get the ribs. Same thing here. Put your knife there and pull the fish away, and it'll pretty much be cutting off the actual meat and leaving the skin. So one actually a little better. We were able to leave some of that ugly fat that they say and leave it just like that. It's pretty close right there. Ribs are there. He's done. And this is, let me see. This is that one, that side with the ribs. And this actually came out pretty nice right there. Once that's rinsed out, it's gonna look a lot cleaner. So I'm just gonna remove the ribs here, a little bit of the bone. Feel around. I'm gonna kind of just feel right now, because if not, then you're gonna be feeling that when you're eating down on it. I know I have, I'm still learning how to fillet properly, but I think that's not too bad there. Nice little, so off that, what was that, a 15-incher? Came out these two guys here. Not too shabby for a new fisherman here. So we'll get that, and then this is actually our biggest one of the day. Not the same in length, about 18 inches, but a lot more meaty. Say hi to the YouTubers, guys. Say hi to the fans. So I'm still working on putting more content out, but yeah. I guess I might as well just keep the video going here on this one. It's actually pretty fast. It may not be perfect every time, but fin up, cut right under that little bone there behind his fin. Down over that rib. Go all the way down until a lot more meat. Stop right before the end of the fin. And then same thing here. I don't feel like I left a lot of meat, but oh well, still a pretty good size. And then we'll remove this rib there. And you guys can comment on this, on my videos. I mean, educate me, come on. Educate me, I don't care. I might be doing this completely wrong, but maybe I can get some pointers from you guys out there. So it's not too bad. One right there, backside. Okay. Get rid of that piece of skin there. That's one side here. Pretty close, pretty good. I mean, not gonna be perfect, and if this one has a lot of nice little belly fat there, but I've heard good things and bad things about the belly fat part. It's just preference at that point. So this is our last one here. We had caught only 5 today. We caught our limit, and well, I caught my limit and caught it a day. Starting to get hot too. It was about midday. Same thing, guys. Grab the fin here, this side fin, and there's that bone right under. Cut right under it. And then we're gonna try to cut down and follow that through. Stop before the tail, flip it over, and then skin it.
Down it?
Yeah, I'm making a YouTube video. And there you go. And then from here, we're gonna skin it. Same thing. Okay. guys. I feel like I leave a lot on there, but damn. Oh well, that's good enough right there. And then it looks like we almost, yeah, that was a good cut. We avoided the rib on that one. So there you go. Nice looking little fillets there. So we got that. Not too shabby. Got a good amount of little fillets here. This will probably be my lunch all week. So there you go. Not bad for free food, huh? All right, guys. I'll probably start making more content on fishing. Obviously, this channel, I try to kind of base it off of cars and fishing. My BMW is down. My M54 is down. Need a water pump. So it's been parked for a little while now. Soon I'll be back on the road and I'll be making some more videos. But for now we'll fish. And there we go. Let me remove this because there's a little bit of ribs right there. Take care of that one off. All right, guys. Peace out. Like, comment, subscribe, educate me. I'm always open for learning. I'm always coachable. We don't know everything in this world. No matter how much you think you do, we don't. And if you get offended because you think you know everything and your way is always right, then you have a lot of personal development to go through. But that's a different topic. All right. See you later, guys.